everybody. In this episode we're going to focus on the back of the radio. This is the original back, and you'll see it's missing most of the paper. Matter of fact, here's a piece of paper that just kind of fell off. So it's a brown paper that's on top of this, I'm not sure what kind of cardboard it is. It's not corrugated. It's kind of like a compressed cardboard. I'm not even sure if it's cardboard, what they called it back then. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to cover this with paper and glue it and make it stronger. There's a bunch of pieces here which are broken or weak. So I've removed the antenna. There's really only two rivets holding it in, one here and one here. I've saved the rivets. They're right in there. I probably won't be able to reuse them, but we're going to put the antenna aside. So what we have here is basically this piece of, we'll call it cardboard just for kicks, that we just need to reinforce. So this is the inside. You'll see it's broken here. This is like a black type paper on it. And on here, we're going to end up with some kind of brown. So what I've done is on my laser engraver, I've cut off some pieces of craft paper, like this, that I'm going to glue in layers on top of this just to make it stronger, like that. I'm actually going to put two on the back here. Here's the second one. And then there'll be a third one, which is the final one, which is more brown like this. So that's going to be that side. And on this side, I'm going to use a very dark brown paper, which is cardstock, which is all I have. So I'm going to show you the process for cutting this, in case I haven't done it before. So let's take a peek at what we have in the laser. Right, so you'll see in the laser engraver, I have a piece of that brown cardstock taped to a piece of plywood. There's the laser head. We've got it taped, and it's all ready to go. Now the reason why you have to tape it is when the laser does cutting, see that tube there? That tube blows a stream of air to keep things cool and to move some of the smoke. Remember, we're cutting paper, so there's going to be smoke. So this is all positioned. So let me go over to the computer, and I'll show you what it looks like there, and then we'll cut it. Alright, so we're on my computer. We're using the Recreate Make It software. And the way that laser engraver works is it takes a picture of what's inside. So you just saw this live. Well, it takes a picture and it shows you what you're looking at. And here's the superimposed cutout of what we need. Okay? So once that's all set, all you need to do is just come up here to start. There it is. It's just giving you a view of what it looks like. And we're going to hit send, and we're going to send it to the laser printer. Laser engraver, I should say. It wants us to go over and push that button, so let's go do that. Alright, here's the button. We're going to push that. Let's see what this thing does. I could smell a little bit of smoke. This thing does generate smoke. It's cutting paper, of course, right, with laser. So there's going to be a little bit of smoke, but it's not going to flame up or anything. What you'll see there is it's doing the detail, and you'll see that piece of cutout there blew around already, but we don't care about that. We're just cutting out those holes. There it goes. And now we're just cutting out the outline. It's going to retrace it around twice. Now it's going to draw a little box around it. That's it. So now it's going to raise the bed up. And that laser head's going to move over here in the corner. Like that. Now we can open the lid. See what we get. Here's our piece of cardstock that we just cut. And this is going to go right here, like this. So that'll get glued to this side. And again, that'll make it stronger. So we're going to do a lot of gluing now. And once that's all done, I'll bring you back. So we're going to basically put these 2 layers of craft paper, the original piece of cardboard, this black layer, and then we're going to glue one more layer on this side, which I've already cut out. Matter of fact, let me show it to you. I'll be right back. And this is what the back will look like. And you'll notice I already have the Fada stamp on there. I don't know if you remember that, but I made a stamp of the Fada logo, put some white ink on it. Just need to do one more down here for this tube layout. But this is what the back's going to look like when it's done. Not bad, right? It's original, but it's strong. So let me get gluing. The other thing I want to show you is the reason why you put the plywood underneath the paper when you cut it is it'll burn right through. And if I put enough power on this thing, it would actually cut out the back out of this plywood. It's only 3 millimeter thick, but that's how these things work, and they're really, really accurate. So anyway, just want to show you what the plywood looks like underneath the paper. Here we are. We have our back cover firmly attached to the cardboard. And we have our inside cover attached. It's pretty solid. It's much more solid than it was before. And I think it's good. And the thing I like about the way this came out is it's not perfect. And I'm not going for perfect. I'm going for stable and something that will last. So I think the next step for me is going to be to reattach the antenna. And this thing's done. So you can see here just a couple of layers. I don't know if I can get focus on this or not. This camera's a little fickle. Sorry. But this is going to be just fine. So I'm not going for brand new. I'm going for something that's going to last. So all I need to do now here is put the label on that has the tube line up. So let's do that and we'll show you. Alright, we've applied our stamp that has our tube layout. All that's really missing is on the original one it said part number 497. I'm not going to worry about that. But here's how she looks. Pretty cool, huh? Made from nothing. Let's get the antenna mounted. Alright, I don't have it screwed on yet, but this is what she looks like. Pretty good. Doesn't look original, but it doesn't look like it's fake either. It's right in the middle. It's exactly what it's supposed to look like. I'm sure this paper will wear over time, and it'll look more and more original. So I'm pretty happy with that. So next step, I have to attach the wires to the antenna. I have to install the screws that hold it in. And in the next episode, we'll do the final reveal. Alright, so just sharing with you, that's what we've got for the back of the radio. Thanks, everybody.